Hello everyone, my name is Lisa Greek and I'm with the Angleton Chamber of Commerce. And this afternoon we are interviewing Mr. Bill Turnipseed, and he is running for Danbury City Council. Good afternoon, how are you, sir?
I'm great, thank you.
Good, thank you so much for coming and
Glad to do it.
Very good. We're going to start off with a few questions, and so I'll just let you answer them as we go. So our first question this afternoon is, why, in your opinion, are you qualified for this position? What sets you apart from the other candidates in this race, especially as it pertains to interests of business and small business owners?
Well, I previously served 4 years on City Council and 3 years as mayor, so I know what the job entails. What sets me apart, possibly, is that I support small businesses. I'm active in the community and do everything I can to help the community. It's not, to me, it's not just once a month meeting. It's being there every day, being available, and willing to do what it takes to get the job done.
Yes, sir. How important is it for the city to purchase items and services from local vendors when possible? And how committed to the Shop Local motto are you? And what have you done to encourage the city and its citizens to keep their tax dollars in Danbury as much as possible?
Well, unfortunately, Danbury doesn't have a lot of vendors, per se, for what the city uses. But we do use, in the past, we've used local mechanic shop. We've used local contractors for work. You know, we have to have bids on things, but we still, try to use local when we can. Personally, I try to shop in Danbury as much as possible. I come to Angleton. I don't go to Lake Jackson or Alvin much. I come to Angleton when I can't find it in Danbury. But fortunately, we've had the Dollar General open up. That's really provided a lot of needs for the city that weren't there for a long time.
Okay, thank you. Now, what do you see as Danbury's greatest challenge in the next decade? And how can you, as an elected official, help face those challenges?
Well, we have aging infrastructure. Our sewer plant's getting old. Our streets are getting old. Fortunately, we've finally got enough in the budget where we can They spent a little in the last year repairing some streets. I know they're preparing to do some work on the clarifier at the sewer plant, and it's going to need more work. I know in the past we've used CDBG, Community Block Grant Development money, to repair sewer lines and add sewer lines, replace old sewer lines. And now we're working toward using that money for sewer plant repairs and for street repairs. And it's going to be an ongoing issue. We're trying to balance repairing everything without raising taxes.
Okay, thank you. How do you plan to familiarize yourself with issues that come before the council that would specifically affect or regulate business?
Well, I've always been available. When I was on city council, when I was mayor, my business cards that I had my home phone number, had my home email, had my cell phone number. I'm out in the community. I'm active in the community. I try to attend as many things. If there's an event going on at the park, I try to be there. I'm out where people can see me and know that they can come to me if they have an issue, that I'll do my best to get their issue resolved. I can't always promise that I can fix it, but at least I'll be aware of it and try to help.
Yes, sir. Thank you. Now give us your opinion of the proposed sales tax increase and how the dollars will be spent.
Well, I'm for it. It's not a big increase. It's only going to be a few cents, just a few percentage points actually, and it won't affect the business because the people that are buying, they're not going to notice a little bit of change, but the money will go to street repairs, and we can always use all the money we can get for street repairs.
Yes. Okay, thank you. In your discussion with the voters, what concern or issue has been raised that has surprised you the most, and what are your suggestions for dealing with the issue?
Well, there was an unfounded rumor that Danbury had plans to increase their property tax rates, and I've gone to several council meetings. I've spoken to the mayor and council, and they know nothing of it. And I think it was somebody was just trying to stir something up. And to me, if somebody has a question like that, go to City Hall and ask. The people there are very open. They'll tell you that if the If the city secretary doesn't know, she will definitely get the mayor or one of the council members to answer the question. And I would encourage citizens to come to the city council meetings. It's unfortunate you go there and there's very few people there. You know, people they want to know what's going on, but they don't take the time to come to the council meetings where they can learn. And or call and ask one of the council members. They're open. They're there to help. That's their job.
Okay, thank you. How would you improve the operation and efficiency of the office of council? And how do you view the relationship between the business community in Danbury and the city? And would you, or how would you, change that picture?
Well, the only way I can improve the operation or the efficiency of the council is if I get on there by being available. I know most of the members are available. They're willing to work with citizens. They're willing to do whatever it takes to get issues resolved. And relationships between the business community and Danbury, that's always been good, because when we don't have a whole lot of new business coming in, but when they do, we've worked with them to accommodate their needs, to try to make it easier for them instead of difficult.
Mm-hmm. Very good. What issues compelled you to run for council, and where do you stand on them?
Well, really no great issues. I just wanted to add my experience and willingness to serve to come back and help the council and the city. We want to continue improving services for our citizens, do it as efficiently and economically as possible, and just try to help our employees do the best job they can without getting in the way of them doing their job.
Yes, sir. Do you have any additional comments or anything else you would like to let the voters know?
Well, as I said earlier, being a part of the council is more than just attending one meeting a month. You need to be prepared for the meeting. You need to know what the issues are. You need to know what's going on before you get to the meeting. You need to be out in the community, being available to the citizens to find out what their issues are, what questions they may have, and be willing to help them resolve and solve these issues.
Well, Bill Turnipseed, again, running for Danbury City Council. Thank you so much for being here, and thank you for answering all the questions. And we really appreciate your time. And if you have any further questions, please contact the Angleton City or the Angleton Chamber of Commerce. Thank you so much.
Thank you.